Are you looking for the best point-and-shoot camera? In this video, we will look at some of the 5 best point-and-shoot camera on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Number 1. Sony RX107. The Sony RX107 isn't cheap, but it is made to handle almost anything you're likely to photograph, above water, anyway. Whether you're an experienced photographer and a parent of a champion field hockey player, say, or a novice learning more about photography while capturing the landscapes and cuisine of the French countryside, this camera delivers. And it's a camera that you can grow with as you enhance your skills. Its focus tracking is the best you can find in a compact camera, and its pop-up electronic viewfinder makes composing shots on sunny days easier. Crucially, its 20-megapixel 1-inch sensor delivers sharper images, with more realistic color and better background blur when you want it, than the best smartphone cameras can produce. The RX100 VII's 24 to 200mm lens is both wide enough and long enough to handle the vast majority of photo opportunities. Due to its relatively narrow maximum aperture range, it sacrifices a little background blur and low-light shooting ability in comparison with some larger compact and mirrorless cameras. But its telephoto capabilities and diminutive size make it the best all-around travel companion. Its 4K footage is colorful and sharp, as well, and it can output live, uncompressed 4K footage via HDMI. That said, vloggers should look to our pick for vlogging. Number 2. Panasonic Lumix FZ80D. If you primarily shoot sports and wildlife but prefer the simplicity and affordability of a point-and-shoot over the complexity, bulk, and cost of an interchangeable lens camera system, choose the Panasonic Lumix DMC FZ80D. This camera's 60x zoom lens, 20 to 1200mm equivalent, has a much wider range than those of our other picks, providing ample reach for birding, capturing stadium sports, and even documenting your travels, though our other picks are better for long trips, since they're much more portable. It edges out the competition in image quality thanks to a lens that lets in a little more light than those of most reasonably priced superzooms. And with its blazing quick autofocus and burst shooting, you can easily capture fast-moving action. It has a great electronic viewfinder, it's weather-sealed, and its DSLR-like body is both comfortable to hold and stuffed with customizable controls. Number 3. Ricoh GR3. The Ricoh GR3 is the platonic ideal of a street photography camera, especially if you like to shoot quickly and covertly. Its minimalist design won't catch anyone's attention. You can easily slip it into and out of a pants pocket, and its wide-angle field of view and unique snap focus feature let you quickly shoot from the hip. If you want to take more time with your compositions, it's a great all-around travel camera, too. But skinny jeans pocketability comes at a cost. This camera lacks an electronic viewfinder. An optical viewfinder is available separately. Its rear display doesn't tilt, and its wide-angle lens doesn't zoom. If you prefer a field of view closer to that of a classic normal lens, Ricoh makes a variant called the GR-II9. It's exactly the same camera as the GR3 but with a 40mm f/2.8 lens. The company also recently announced the GR3 HDF and GR-II9 HDF, variants that replace the built-in neutral density filter with a highlight diffusion filter that you can switch on for a dreamy, old-school look. Number 4. Fujifilm X106. Fujifilm's X106 is another popular choice for street photography thanks to its fixed 35mm f/2 lens. But instead of encouraging a run-and-gun mentality, its retro-inspired design pushes you toward a slower, more thoughtful shooting style. This camera is packed with features not found on most other compact models, including a unique hybrid optical and electronic viewfinder with an electronic rangefinder, a 40-megapixel stabilized APS-C sensor, and Fujifilm's wide array of film simulations, which aim to recreate classic film stocks in digital form. And it's encrusted with tactile dials that provide manual control over every aspect of the shooting experience. It's quite pricey, especially for a camera that can't zoom or change lenses, and if you want to pocket it in your jeans, they'd better be JNCOs. But it delivers excellent image quality and an overall shooting experience that no other compact camera can match. Number 5. Sony RX107. If you're interested in a small camera that can definitively outclass the one built into your smartphone, the Sony RX107 is a great choice. Its 24 to 200 mm lens covers a huge range of shooting situations. Its electronic viewfinder lets you easily frame shots on sunny days. Its quick autofocus can reliably track even fast-moving subjects, and its video quality is the best you can expect from a compact camera. It might seem like a lot of camera, and a lot of money, if you're just stepping up from a smartphone camera, but its perks, faster and longer burst shooting, quicker focusing, and a longer lens, are worth the price if you're serious about photography. The RX107 delivers excellent photos. In our tests, its 1-inch, 20-megapixel sensor produced sharp, but not overly sharp, JPEGs with a pleasing amount of contrast and saturation. Of course, you can tweak those parameters to your preference in camera, and if you shoot RAW, you can control every aspect of the final image when you develop it in software. Its 8.3x zoom lens covers a lot of ground. The 24 to 200 mm lens has a narrower maximum aperture at full zoom than we'd like, but it still has a wider maximum aperture than you can get from the lenses of cheap compact cameras, and its long zoom range makes this model one of the best travel cameras you can buy.